Hello, my name is Reese, and today I want to talk to you about Gromphadorhina Portentosa. Um, that is the Madagascar hissing cockroach. These are found in Madagascar, hence the name. Oh, she dropped. Um, this is a female that I have. They are flightless cockroaches, which is really nice. I breed them for the reason of using them for feeders. They can make great pets for. They can make great pets. I also kind of have them for pets. I think they're kind of neat, but they're good for beginner insects for children. If children want to collect or start collecting, these are great beginner insects. They're not. There's. It's verse. It's virtually. It's practically impossible for them to hurt you. There's nothing they can do. The only thing is they have spikes on their legs, like crickets and grasshoppers, but um, they're not. You really would. It's pretty much impossible to get stuck by them. You can touch them all day, and nothing should happen. Um, they, let's talk about how I, where I keep them in. This is my setup for them at the moment. I have about 30 babies in here and 3 adults. I don't need a big colony, and again, I use them also for show. Some people might have them just in a bin or something, so that they're not see through and on the side, because they're interested in producing them for food. It all depends on what you want to do. They I do it partly because I kind of think they're neat. I get when people come over or something who want to hold them, I let them hold them. They're really good for showing people, uh, or in interacting with a cockroach species. I guess you could say they're fun. Um, Kind of shy. I mean, like they very much they almost I want to describe them as clingy. Like they just want to hold on to you and just hide in weird places. I guess like they just like she thinks she's hiding or something. It's really kind of cute, but yeah, really neat and fun. I'm using a cork uh, board for decor for them to climb and hide. I'm using cypress wood chips, and I'm feeding them carrots. They do not. I recommend you don't feed them celery, because celery eventually turns into like a slush. They eat um, they eat fresh vegetables. They do not eat rotten vegetables. So that's just important to know. They they're not scavengers like other species of cockroaches. So they do need like fresh fruits and vegetables. Um, I just use carrots, and they work great. Uh, be careful to what you feed them. I was using organic USDA organic greens, like lettuce and things like that. And I don't know for certain, but I suspect there was some kind of pesticide that was in the plant, probably because it was in the soil and then the plant absorbed it, which makes sense, that happens. But I think it built up some kind of toxicity to insects that's within the plant. So because I had one cockroach, a male, my other male, I started with 4 in my colony, and one of the males died, and I think that's why, because it and it's just what I suspect. It kind of got slower and slower and slower until one day it just died. So something important to know. So that's the husbandry. Behavior, again, not aggressive at all. Great for starter insects for children if you want to have them. Price, I got 4 of them on sale for like $3 a cockroach. They I think are around $5 a cockroach. I guess it depends on how much you're buying and where you're buying it from. If you are gonna breed them, it's very easy. Just put a male and female in the same cage, and it does take a little while, but it eventually does happen. If you want to speed up the process of them having children, um, you can put oranges in there, and apparently that helps. I haven't done that, so I don't know that from experience, but that's what I read and heard a lot. So um, I have reason to believe that works. Um, so yeah, make sure that this is a mistake I made. The babies can't get out because they're really small when they first come out, when they're first born. It's good to know. Something you need to know about these, it's important. If you're breeding them for feeders, I didn't realize this until I bought them because the guy said, hey, by the way, did you know most things can't eat these because their exoskeleton is very hard. So these are actually not great for a lot of anything like small or not very uh, strong. I mean, a lot of like maybe smaller tarantulas and and smaller scorpions. Centipedes will probably do a lot better with these because they can take them down. I think I'm trying to get some centipedes because they will be able to take care of the adults a lot easier. Now, my black widow can eat them, so but she's not how they hunt and eat is they don't just inject venom, they tie them up in web first and then they can inject venom. So that's why she can eat them. So it depends on what you have. They may be a problem if you're getting them for feeders. Just something to be aware of. Make sure what you want to feed them to will eat them, or at least eat the babies or whatever. Um, your Goliaths and lizards, centipedes, larger scorpions can be fine with these, or should be at least. When there's something I want to say. Oh, again, they don't fly, which is really nice and partly why I wanted them. They can climb glass. That's important to know. They climb glass and they climb plastic. So they can pretty much climb almost any surface, or at least most. So that's just important to know. Yeah, find them from a breeder. Just look online. These are very, very common. But they're really fun to have, and they're good. They're good to have a good supply for food. Very easy to take care of. I had no problems with them. So yeah, I hope that helps you. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.